this is an opportunity to set an example for the industry.
Like, don't expect me to reward you because you are not full of shit.
It's the best on the show. It's brave, it's fresh, it's remarkable.
Without tension, no one pays attention.
I'm struggling a little bit with which I am going to vote for.
All those pieces of works are really well represented. I mean, really proud of the work that we have here, really.
A negative turned into a positive point. I mean, I love what Burger King's done, and I love what P&G has been doing, but Microsoft and this Black and Abroad actually really take a little bit of a leap forward to me in terms of, you know, going outside of categories where we expect to see really great work. Although, again, I love this other stuff, but I really love the bravery of changing the game and then having the products to back it up.
Those two things could have gone so wrong for every single person, could have taken people out of the industry forever. But they still did it, and you look at that and think, you know what? That's pretty commendable. For different reasons, completely different reasons, but they could have got everyone fired there.
But now we are in a very difficult time, and in the social media there are so many negative tweets and hate messages. So maybe we should celebrate Global Africa in this difficult time to make the digital world more peaceful.
What could be said and what couldn't be said and what could be misunderstood. And I think this is kind of the epicenter of what's sensitive right now for clients all over the world. And this shows that there's a way of actually going head on rather than just taking the safe route. I don't know. I'm a little conflicted still with that solution, I must admit.
I think they killed a bad thing, and I think they did it in a really bold, gutsy, strong, like fuck you way. And so to me, like whether or not that converts a young dirtbag guy, or whether that might just empower women who had to see that at the newsstands for a while.
If you think about the brands before purpose became a sort of a buzzword, WIEDEN was doing purpose-led stuff with Nike long before purpose was a thing that we would be talking about amongst award shows. And I think, you know, right now, just kind of, I'm going to soapbox to the left. I am really over all the brands trying to do things around the coronavirus, missing people from logos and all this other stuff. But when Nike did their thing about play inside, it was true to the brand. And that's sort of what I'm getting at. When purpose is built into the DNA of what a brand is about, I don't think it's an arguable, are they trying to pull the heartstrings or not? I think it's actually a part of who the brand is and how they inspire the world. I think the things that are trying to be purposeful to sort of piggyback or coattail are very obvious, but I don't think anything on this list is trying overtly to win an award, you know?
Interestingly, as a woman, you know, that case study doesn't strike me, you know, or like emotionally connect to me that much, because first of all, like it draw a shortcut between people in Poland look down to women to directly to blame pornography. Is that really the reason why they are? And then what they are buying, the media format, is an outdated format.
Because we have to understand where it comes from. So in Poland, it's completely different surrounding than in the US, for example. So they are far away from Weinstein, from Me Too, from whatever. So it's very, very bad situations for women at all and for the stand of women. So I think that taking out an issue that stands for porn or for, well, educating young men, I think in this surrounding makes a huge stand and a huge impact in the country of Poland.
I would say it's a great idea.
You know, you get that whole thing that karma is biting you in the ass. And I like that. That for me becomes sexy. Also, I feel that, you know, banks have never had a good relationship with women. For them, women are persona non grata. So I felt when a bank joins the mission, it becomes cool. So, you know, I guess we all interpret it differently.
I personally think that the Multi Whopper is a great example. It sets a great example for the industry.
Burger King, I think, just took such a leap to put the worst side of their product forward time and execution again. And it was so loud, just globally. I thought it was just incredibly brave. A company on that scale to do that, like, I think is such a great example of bravery at global scale.
They gambled their consumer base, they gambled their company, they gambled their stock price. And there is no bigger gamble to take than that. So for that alone, right, it feels like a Kaepernick thing to do, where Nike put their stock price at risk by making a statement that they believed in. And this, as well as, I think, you know, clearly a statement that Burger King believes in, and they were willing to put their money where their mouth is.
I just love that little fucking alligator at the end.
I was blown away by that idea.
Going to see it again, which probably leans more to executional things, which is where IKEA is still up there for me.
What they are doing is, at the essence, they're not following any trend. They're just doing what they need to do. And I think that's very commendable.
Oh, did you have any doubt? Come on.
I had no doubt. And this esteemed jury will continue to impress. I'm certain of that.
Guys, be well, stay home. See you guys.